Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge pendant called the Erlenmeyer. Extremely popular pendant. People love the Erlenmeyers, based on this Erlenmeyer flask design, which everyone remembers from chemistry class. Hand blown, comes in multiple different types. We'll go over that in a little bit, but people absolutely love this. They love the 4-light, the 5-light, the sconces we sell a ton of, outdoor sconces we sell a ton of. In addition to that, there's also awesome pendants for the kitchen, which we'll talk about too. Anywho, so let's move on. So this is the 137720. The body of the fixture is 9.4 inches high, so it's very short ceiling friendly. The canopy up on the ceiling is 20.3 inches square. So you actually have, I'm sorry, let's go back for a second. So the fixture body is 9.4 inches tall. The fixture body is 20.3 inches square. Canopy up in the ceiling is actually a 13-inch square, so it's a little different. But again, we'll get into that in a bit too. So you actually have 4 of these lights that are going to be hanging on 2 different planes, and 4 of these telescoping rods. If you're familiar with Hubbardton Forge, they have a patent on this telescoping rod idea, which this pipe telescopes into this pipe. This is a clutch. There's a little plastic friction sleeve hiding in the middle of this, and there's a hex nut hiding right there that you can barely see. You use a hex wrench that comes with it to tighten that little screw against that friction sleeve, and it will stop you from going up and down. However, during your installation, you can kind of get this where you want it to be. So some people like this, like the one that's in the picture here, where you have the 2 actually the 4 pieces that are pretty close together as far as coming down from the ceiling. In our showroom, we actually have this staggered, and that's the picture right here. So one is lower than the other, and the other one's a little bit higher, so it kind of cascades down. I kind of like that better, but there's no right or wrong answer on this thing. So let's measure the overall height, and the overall height is going to be what you can attain from the bottom of the fixture to the ceiling itself, including, that's really from the bottom of the glass to the ceiling. So the short is 29.3 to 36.5, standard is 36 to 48, long is 47.4 to 57. If you need this shorter than the short or longer than the long, drop a quick email to us, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. We do customs all day long. We send that email through the customs department, Hubbardton Forge. It comes back, and I can get you a quote on what you're looking for. You'd basically tell me, I like the 137720. I can't have it 29.3 inches long. It's going to be too close to my table or my counter. I need this to be from the ceiling down X. So you're going to tell me what X is. So let's move on from there. The canopy on this, it would go back again, is 13 inches square. This is not slope ceiling adaptable, so just keep that in mind. It's weighing in at 13 pounds. We can go into the glass now. So you're going to have a bunch of different glass options on this. You're going to have clear, which is clear. You're going to have blue bubble, you're going to have a gold bubble, and you're going to have clear with bubble. And a lot of this glass is made by what's called a company up in Burlington, Vermont called Exo Glassworks. You can Google them, check them out. They have I think they have a store up there in a gallery, but they have a big glass blowing operation. Big meeting, 20 people at the most, right, in Vermont. Anyway, so beautiful hand-blown glass, so you can check that out too. So let's move into lamping. Hubbardton Forge calls this a G9 halogen fixture, but in reality, a lot of LEDs that exist for this fixture were not available when it was designed a long time ago, and technology is just catching up to them. So this is a G9 socket, and what it does is it accepts this little loop, two-prong loop idea, and it pushes right in like that. It's going to ship with 40-watt halogens, and this is a 40-watt halogen bulb. It's going to ship with 4 of these. It's a dimmable fixture. I recommend, for now, using the halogens just for now, but you will be able to get tons of different light bulbs that will fit into this. So don't be afraid of this fixture just because it says halogen. Tons and tons of bulbs that exist. So, and these are getting better literally by the day. I find more and more interesting LEDs that will fit into this socket out on the marketplace. Always like on Amazon or 1001bulbs.com, but on the internet is your best way to find all these guys. So just remember that. Just when you do buy your LED bulbs, make sure you buy a dimmable bulb if you want to dim it, and it's in the color that you guys are looking for, the color of light. 2700 Kelvin is that warm light, 3000 Kelvin is the cooler light. It'll always tell you on the box. Okay, so after that, why don't we talk about metal finishes. If you're on our website, HandmadeInVermont.com, midway down on the left-hand side in those red tabs, you're going to see a bunch of pictures in those red tabs. One is going to be a finishes help guide. Give that a click for me. You're going to see a video on the page top of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes, how they look on different types of forging. Scroll down from there and you're going to see a color chart. The color chart is going to have all 9 finishes this can come in. You'll notice some of the pictures have the letter A on them, some of the pictures have the letter B on them. That's going to show you this range you can expect to see on forging, all talked about in the video above. This fixture, because of the way I know it's manufactured and made, is going to be more in line with the pictures with the B for boy as opposed to the A for apple. So you're not going to have the modeling on all of your metal. Though watch the video, and then when you're done, go back to that chart. You can click on all of those pictures and you can see a bunch of samples pop up in whatever you just clicked on. So if you click on burnished steel, you see a bunch of stuff in burnished steel, and so on and so on. So I think we talked about all the things we needed to. Lamping, which is very important on this for this G9 halogen / LED fixture. Lots of glass, metal finishes, adjustable ranges to play with. We have this on display in our showroom in burnished steel and the clear glass, this guy. Showroom is open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. We have over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors, so we'd love to have you guys come see us. Showroom, like I said, is open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. You can see what we do have on our website. There's a What's on Display page back in those red tabs, so click on that. You'll see everything we have here to show you before you guys trek up here. We also have a lot of other Erlenmeyer stuff. So we have a lot of Erlenmeyer sconces. We have the single pendants. Oh yeah, so there's, if you're using this over the dining room table, there's actually this pendant, and it comes in 2 sizes that you can check out too. That's an Erlenmeyer mini pendant. We actually have this mounted in a 12-foot ceiling, and I'm walking under it and on the first floor of our showroom. So if you have a flat ceiling and a foyer, it works great for that application just as well. So in addition to showroom, why don't we talk about clearance center. So we have a clearance center here. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. You have to come here to go through it. Just an added bonus, so it's a lot of fun to check out. When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from Handmade in Vermont, shipping is free to all states except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if it ships out of the state of Vermont. We're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. Some bigger items cannot come back at final sale. We'll always tell you about that in the beginning on the page for it. And we also have a clearance, not clearance center after that. We also have a rush program. So rush takes you from Hubbardton's 3 to 4 weeks in production down to a little under 2 weeks. Very inexpensive. If you guys need these things faster, just drop a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont, and I can walk you through that. Excuse me. So our phone number is 802-446-2400. I'm here every day. Hold on, big truck going by. Lots of marble goes back and forth in front of our building on trucks, going from quarries to cutting places. So when you see beautiful white marble around the world, a lot of it comes from around here. Anyway, phone number 802-446-2400. I am here every day except Sunday to talk to you from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And we also have these great vacation rentals. So check those out too. What's it called? StayInVermont.org, so you can check those out too. So any questions, let me know. I would love to talk to you guys, and thanks for stopping in today. Take care. Bye-bye.